Hello colorful people, welcome back to my channel, or welcome back to this second session of Color and Chat in my Grimm's Fairy Tale. Let me see, let me show you. Grimm Fairy Tale, I can't get on the camera thing. Grimm Fairy Tales coloring book, adult coloring book. And I was coloring this page last time. Okay, so I didn't do any coloring off camera because I had my grandbabies, the youngest one, till Wednesday, I think. He went home Wednesday, and then I didn't do anything until done paint or anything except cleaning my house until right now. I had to get caught up on my house cleaning because I don't know if I told you guys before, but when my grandkids are here and they go home, I literally have to spring clean my house. So that's what I did while it was gone. I didn't even clean my stove. I mean, yeah. So we're gonna get back to this. I think I'm done with her skin. And again, we're using Crayola color pencils. These are the markers. I haven't used those yet. In another book besides the one that I showed you. These are the color pencils for skin, but I'm using those. So now I'm going to be moving on to my 100 count color pencils that's in this case. And I just before I started this, you know, I went ahead and got me a new swatch book. I ordered this from Amazon, and I'll put a link down below if any of you are interested in it. And I only got my Crayola color pencils in here so far. I already had finished those. It's 100 count. Yeah, I think right with the rest of these I'm going to do some color combinations. But these are all of my swatch colors. Yeah. Let me zoom in just a little bit so you guys can see this. So yeah, these are the colors that I swatched in this new book that I got from Amazon. I was going to make another one, but I started it, and because I got it in a it's not in here. I think it's outside of my craft sheet. It's from a book. This is my old one. Yeah, I've seen it before. And I went ahead and tore up the pages that I used because I let my granddaughter have it, so she started. I'm gonna let her have them color pencils. But she started swatching her color pencils that I let them have. This book was in, and I tore the pages out until I get all these colors in my new book. But these are my old swatch pages. I tore them out. So yeah. So in the process of doing that, that's going to take a minute because these spaces are a lot bigger to color in than these. So it took me a minute to swatch these colors in this book, and there was 100 colors. And so when I'm in the coloring mood, but I'm not sure the color, I'll be doing this because it's kind of like coloring. So yeah. So I'm liking my book. So I use a swatch book because I plan as I go. I have an idea of how my image should look when I'm done with it, but I still plan as I go. And people say, I love your color choice, and I just go with, I use a color, and then I just pick a color that goes with the previous color I used. That's how I color. Some people plan their pages, and they want, certain colors. I don't do that. I just have an idea of how I want it to look, and sometimes it changes along the way, but that's how I color. So next, I'm trying to figure out what color I want to do her outfit. I'm trying to think if I want to do her outfit or her hair. This might be a short coloring chat this time. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it zoomed out this time too. So I won't have to move the book around so much so I can stay in frame. You guys can see. If you like it better than the other one I was zoomed in, then let me know and I'll do it that way. And I'm probably trying to do another different camera setup with my tripod. But normally I have this set up with my camera overhead. because I like it better, because it's not my way, and it ensures that you see everything, you know, unless my big head gets in the way or my hand is in the way, something like that. But I want to try another angle for my tripod, and y'all let me know if you like it overhead or kind of like on the side with my tripod. I don't know if I use anything, but we'll try it. And I apologize because I am inside again. It's after 6 o'clock, almost 7 o'clock at night, or in the afternoon, and it's lightning and everything, and my husband's at work, and so at this time of day I don't leave my son in the house by himself because of the weather, and plus I don't be stuck out there and you know, because it's a storm coming in. I don't know how bad it's gonna get, but I don't want to be walking from the house from my shed back in the rain. So yeah, and right, so we're gonna get into this, and I'm trying to figure out what color I want to do her hair. I'm thinking might be black with blue tint, I'm not sure, or even red, I don't know, because I don't know who this chick is. I'm pretty sure she is some kind of character that they come up with. I don't know who did this image, but I'm thinking I want to do her hair black. No. Sorry guys, I can't stand this squealing. Hold on, just hush it. I'm sitting at my kitchen table, and his bedroom is right beside the kitchen, so yeah, sorry about that guys. But yeah, so I think I'm going to do her hair black, and I'm going to go through my swatch palette, because I'm going to use black and some other colors. But this is how I pick my colors for when I'm doing this. And I think I'm going to zoom in because I'm more sleep prone to get my head in the way if I don't zoom in. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in because I don't want y'all to see my big head in the way. And guys, I don't, not that y'all care to know, but I don't wear my hair down a lot, and most of the time it's always covered. Even when unless I'm going somewhere, unless I'm in my house, my hair is always covered. My hair is not down. I don't do a lot with it. It's kind of long, but I don't really do a lot with it unless we're going out and, you know, I got to get all dressed up for something. But other than that, my hair is in a ponytail or it's covered or something. But yeah, I still don't want you to see my big head in the way this time. So I'm going to pick colors when I want to do her hair. And again, I'm going to be doing it in black. And, okay, now I had a set of color because I found out that my sister-in-law, well, she's not legally my sister, her and my brother got divorced, but she's still family. So, I went to go visit her on my birthday this past December, and I found out that she colors. I'm like, oh, she only had like a 24 pack of Crayola crayons. Like, you only got 24 pack? Girl, let me hook you up. So, I got back home. I also got into dime painting because I took my dime painting down there, the newest one. No, I took the one that I finished the newest. I wanted to show it to my mom because she the one who suggested that I color him in green, and I wanted to show her the finished product. And then I took the one of that I showed y'all earlier in a videos back where I had did one of Betty Boop, and I framed it and everything, and that's for my mom because she loves Betty Boop. So I took that one when I was working on it, and so my sister-in-law, she was like fascinated by it. So when I got back home, I ordered her one. She like Tinkerbell, so I ordered her one from Amazon. I had it sent to her, and then I sent her some colored pencils, and I think I sent her a coloring book too. But I figured she might like the color, and a pencil sharpener and all that good stuff. And I sent her my Crayola crayons, my Crayola colored pencils, because I hardly used them. But then I wanted to use them. Like, I gotta go buy another set, which wasn't a big deal. I just want to buy another set. So this is a new set, not hardly used that much. Even my other set wasn't barely used either. So that's why I went ahead and sent her those. So I said if I want my, you know, I just give them another set. And that's what I did. So I put them in here. And this was the case that my previous set was in. But anyway, I'm going to go through my swatch book. I'm going to see what color I want her to be doing her hair. Of course, I'm going to use in black. I'll go to my blues. And I'm thinking I want to probably use this true blue color. I'm not sure. Let's look, see what the other colors are. Yeah, true blue. And possibly blue bolt. This color right here. And maybe sky blue or white, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'm gonna do blue bolt, true blue, and black. Oh, wait a minute, I might throw another color in there. I like outer space too. Or I might use a gray. Nope. So this is why I use my swatch book, because I like to pick to see which colors goes together. I don't want to, and I don't. Some people, I used to do the have a piece of paper when I'm coloring. I used to do the scratch swatch that way when I color. I got tired of doing that, so I had to get me a swatch book, and I color better that way instead of swatching every time I want to color. That was just a pain in the butt. I don't mind picking up a book and everything because I know what I'm looking for. It's just easier doing all that swatching, because if I don't like a color, I gotta put it back. Yeah. So I rather use swatch book. So we're gonna be using again true blue. No, blue bolt, true blue, and black. And I have my trusty pencil sharpener here. Again, I use this X-Acto pencil sharpener, and I just attach it to my table here. Go ahead and do that. And the black I've used, but these other ones, the only time I use these two colors is when I just swatched with them. So let me zoom you guys back in. Hope I didn't blow in too much where it's let me get y'all back in frame too. So let me move my camera just a little bit, and then move the book. So I gotta make the book comfortable for me too. Alright, let's sharpen these pencils up a little bit. I normally don't have to turn this so many times because I really get a really sharp cut with these. With this pencil sharpener. I love this thing. And you got the, I don't know, like I said, I covered another video. I probably told y'all this. But I had this pencil sharpener for about a month or a few weeks or so. And I never used it. And then I finally used it, like, oh my god. This is, look at, see how sharp this, I get a good sharp. Oh crap. Good sharp, focus there. Good sharp points. Love this pencil sharpener. So, alright, let's see if we can focus. Okay, we can focus back in. Alright, so, let me see. For first I'm going to use the lightest color, and that's going to be Blue Bolt. And this is what we're going to put in the highlights. You know what? No. I'm going to start with the black. I'm going to start with black. I'm going to put in my dark colors first. Okay. Now, when I color, sometimes I start with the light to dark, and sometimes I color with the dark to light. So this, in this instance, because y'all seen when I did with this, I started from light to dark, I believe. No, dark, wait a minute. Yeah, dark to light. I'm going to do dark to light again. It just depends on what I'm coloring sometimes. But yeah, so I'm going to start putting in the black first. And I'm going to be doing this in layers. I usually don't like doing layers, but sometimes I will. I'll like start it in layers, and then I'll go back. So, what have you been coloring? I have, like I said, I've been cleaning. I haven't been doing a lot of anything as far as crafting or coloring, diamond painting or anything, because I had to get caught up on my housework. Laundry and all that's done. I just had, it's just like I need to do some deep cleaning. Like for once, my stove need to be cleaned, so I cleaned that. I need to clean up my refrigerator. It accumulates stuff, and I gotta go in there like, okay, that needs to go, that needs to go. And I'll do that later. Probably do that either later tonight or tomorrow if I don't plan on doing something else. Because I did go to Walmart the other night, and it was the after we had took the baby home, and I had we had went to Walmart, you know, and I had picked up some paint because I want to paint my son's room first. We're gonna do a lot of painting in here. We're gonna start doing some home improvement, I guess. Yeah, cause I was just you know, he said, well, we start with the outside first, and then we did that because I asked him, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. When we was outside, I said, oh, I wanted to get your mom and dad's pressure washer again so we can wash the house. He said, no, we'll wait on that because I'm gonna go ahead and just redo the siding on the house. So we're gonna do the siding on the house, and I hope. He said, well, it's some spots that need to be, some places that needs to be redone, and it's the whole house is not bad. It's just like one part or one section that has to be done. And he said, well, we'll see if we can find the same color because we got a light blue house. And he said, well, we'll see if we can find this color, and if we can't find it, we'll just have to redo the whole house. I said, if we do, can we change the color? Like he said, yeah, I guess so. We might. But he's fickle. He might change his mind. So we might, hopefully, I'm kind of hoping that we don't find the color that we need to match what we already have, so we can get different colors. I like change, people. I like change. He does. Yeah. So I said I want a different color. So. So let's see, now I'm gonna go with true blue because it's the darkest color, and so it's gonna look blue, like you know how like in the comics it's gonna be, you know how that is blue, it's black hair but it got that blue kind of tint to it. That's what I'm going for, or at least I'm trying to. Oh, well, dang, that broke. That's not good. I usually don't know how to turn this thing, but it's at a weird angle, guys. So that's why. Just kind of hear me struggling with turning the crank of my pencil sharpener. But yeah, that's it. And I want it to be gray. I want the house to be gray because. When I got my craft shed, I wanted it to be the same color as the house, but they didn't have the color that I wanted. So I went with the closest color that matches our house, which is gray. So when we redo the house, hopefully he will we can change the color of the house. Yay. He'll go with that. He'll like that. I might only need one shade of blue. Or this first blue is not dark enough. I think I probably need to get a darker shade. I'm going to get a darker shade of blue. Probably like we're gonna put the blue bolts back, and we're going to switch to blue bolt. No, wait a minute. Keep true blue and put blue bolt back, and we're going to get what they call, it's a color called outer space. I'm not going to show you this color. I love this color, outer space. Let's see. This color is outer space. Wait a minute, let me get outer space. That's the first time I've ever seen a color, this color, and it's called outer space by Crayola. Okay, let's sharpen it a little bit. Okay, I'm supposed to sharpen one. Oh my god, I'm gonna redo it. Maybe I can get it at a better angle too. No, maybe I just move it up a spot. Oh. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera, guys. But one thing I don't like about Crayola, one of the things, is that it's not open stock. So I know this, like the blue bow color, I know I'm going to be using it more than I use other colors. And that means it's going to go down fast. It's going to go pretty fast than the other colors. And you can't find, and you're not going to find blue boats in a 36 pack of, probably not even a 48 pack, if they even have that 48 pack of Crayola pencils. So you know what? I'm not even thinking of liking this. I'm not liking it. But hopefully the more I play with it, I can get it right. Like I want it. So I like this color because it's kind of blackish blue. Now I am smearing it. I need to get my brush, which is outside of my shed. Come smearing the color when I brush it away. So hopefully I can get this to get the look that I want. I think I'm getting there. I think. Okay, I think I got a little too much color in there. So I think I'm gonna color on this a little bit, then I'm gonna start a new diamond painting. I was gonna start on one with Cheshire from Alice in Wonderland, and my custom one I did of my in a tutorial video on how to do how you make your own custom diamond painting of the Twilight book covers. I was gonna do that, but I changed my mind. I got the one I showed y'all recently, did the unboxing on of my daughter that I'm gonna do for her. I think I'm gonna start on that with the with Cheshire, because Cheshire's is square and my daughter's is rounds. And when I do two large paintings like that, I don't want to get bored, want to get burnt out on doing one one, crap. One size of diamonds or drills. So I figured that I will do one of rounds and do one of squares like I did last time. And I might throw a snack in there, you know, while working on those, because again, I don't want to get bored or burn out or anything with the two big ones. And that's kind of like getting 3 diamond paintings done at one time. Okay, I'm gonna bring blue boat again. Oh, no, true blue. But then again, guys, I'm thinking I might like blue boat better. I'll put the blues a little bit in the black. And we'll go back to the black, and then I kind of bring that black down into that. So it's like strands up here. You can see there's hair strands. Okay, so I'm going to go up like this. And I'm not leaving enough white in some of these areas, but no problem. I can just use my pencil sharpener. Because I need to get one of my small sharp, because this. I love this pencil, or eraser, not sharpener. I used to get one of my smaller erasers pieces in here. This is the only color, the other size I've ever used since I had this. And I keep, yes, I need to, I don't know why. I guess because they're darker colors. But every time I swipe my finger, I'm smearing and to my uncolored areas. I don't like that. So I have to get my brush. Oh gosh. Hold on, guys. Okay. I had to go get my brush. The dust out, because I got time to use my hand. I'm smearing it. Time I brush away the dust. And I don't like that. Okay. Not my own. I didn't erase anything here, right? I need to change it. It's getting shorter. Give me a minute, guys. I'm trying to get my eraser right. Okay. So no, this one. Okay, so I've been trying to get back into filming more and this more, but briefly, my daughter, again, like I said, has been needing some assistance with the kids. So I've been kind of helping her out. Wait a minute, this is out of space. Now let's start the black first. And so I won't be getting them this weekend. Brian, he works 12-hour shifts this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and plus the carnival's going to be in town where my daughter lives at, so she wanted to take him to that, and so we won't be getting this weekend. So I will probably see him later in the week next week, and we won't be getting them till next weekend. But I won't have them for a while. Oh crap! Is that her hair showing through? Let me see my skin. And I forgot what colors I used. I see this area right here. I think that's part of her skin. I'm gonna see if I can remember what colors I used. I hate when that happens. You miss the section, especially when you don't remember what colors you used. And unfortunately, I didn't write the colors down that I used. But I'm thinking I used golden something golden. Hopefully I remember it when I see it. But I really do hate when that happens. Medium, nope, I know when almost anything. Medium deep gold, I think. I know this is one color that I used. Sharpen this a little bit. Sorry, I'm shaking the table, guys. That is another reason why I like, I rather have, my other camera stand, my other camera mount that's coming from my ceiling than this one, that I use. It worked for a while. I mean, I still like it, but it's, I kind of outgrew it. Because I've had it for years. Is that, yeah, since I set up my crush it like almost 4 or 5 years ago. Okay, so darker color in there. What color was that? I don't remember. I need to swatch these in there too. Yes, I need to swatch. No, I know that ain't the color. Dang it. Oh, I want deep rose. And see, this is why I need to swatch these, because I can't remember these. It's not the same colors that I used. I used something rose, some kind of rose color. I think it was deep rose. Hopefully it doesn't give too much difference. Anyway, it's gonna be a little bit darker under the skin anyway. I mean under the hair. See, this is why I need to start keeping notes of what colors I use. And another reason why I only use one brand of pencils when I'm coloring. I don't like mixing my brand of pencils. Because then it'll be even harder to remember what colors you use. I don't want to have to write down everything that I use. Okay, so back to the hair. Okay, so let's see here. So when you're not filming or anything when you're coloring, what do y'all do? I mean, what do you listen to, or I know you're not watching it because you're coloring. I guess you can kind of watch and whatever, but I like to have background noise. So I'll either have a movie on. It's preferably one I've already seen, so I won't have to worry about watching, stopping trying to watch it. Or I will have some kind of music on in the background, but mostly it's always a movie or something. or a TV show or something. Then once in a while I glance up, but I have to have background noise when I'm coloring. Or when I'm doing, you know, something. So I'm trying to put highlights in different areas of her hair. I'm going to put the blue in. Just keep them handy. I'm thinking I really like the blue boat better than this true blue, but I'm just going to stick with it because I don't feel like pulling it out. I get lazy like that. I just don't want to pull it out. Now, I'm also going to get my white. I am going to go ahead and use white. I'm going to show you what white does to make it look more realistic. I'm going to use this and just going to color that in. Go over just the blue area. It kind of smooths it out, blends it. And then I'm going to go back in with the black, and I'm going to just flick in hair strands. Because like I said, I want to, when I do hair, I want to get as realistic as possible. But then that's why I color anyway. I try to get a look at as realistic as possible. I don't veer off with coloring things that aren't usually that color. I think I discussed this. I've mentioned this before. I've discussed this before. Well, I would not discuss it because I'm talking about myself, but I have mentioned it before. And I will do it sometimes, but I don't know, out of my comfort zone. I do it on occasion, but not often. So I mostly realistically color. I do realistic coloring opposed to, I guess, fantasy coloring. Unrealistic coloring, I don't know. That's just me. Now I'm going to get into these other areas and get a little bit darker. And again, I'm using black, and I'm a lot of the blue showing. I just want it in there as a highlight. Because you know with black hair, it tends to give off a blue highlight when the light hits it. So that's where the blue comes in. It's not blue hair. It's just the highlights of the blue, of the black when it's jet black hair. I guess that's the way I'm seeing it. Okay, and I'm going to go back close to the roots and get this a little bit darker. Trying to get past her crown. Get that. Let's see. Oh, I'm not in frame. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, and I'm sorry if y'all don't hear me. I gotta start remember to speak a little louder, because I've been playing my videos back after I done uploaded and everything. I'm like, oh, I can't hear me. I mean, I guess you could turn the volume up, but I want to be louder so y'all don't have to do that. So I gotta start remember to speak a little louder and stop talking like y'all right here in front of me. Okay. Okay, right here we're gonna go bring in the white. Oh crap, there's something over there. I just went over something. Okay. Oh, it's still under there. There's something under there. Can't stand it when you get something under your paper. And you get like a indentation. You can see it. Okay. Alright, so now let's go to right here. Wait a minute, let's go back to outer space. Do outer space first. And then gradually go into that. Now, the thing about me is when I color, I can color hair like nobody's business. But when it comes when I was drawing, I could not draw hair for the life of me. I could not get it right. At least not good enough for me, you know, in my opinion. But yeah, coloring it is not a problem for me. Drawing it, that was the whole different thing. Okay, white, and like I said, I like to use the white on that part because it kind of smooths it out, and then you bring back in the black to color, you know, flick in hair strands. It looks more realistic. So I kind of smooth that out, and then we go back to the black. And it's better to do this with a really sharp pencil. And also, I need to start using my my blender to get out the white parts when I'm not using my Prismacolor, because most of the time I'm pretty good at getting out the white when I'm using my Prismacolor color pencils, but not so much when I'm using different brand like these Crayolas. I like Crayolas. Crayons are always my preferred one before I really got serious with my coloring, and because I just all about Crayola. Still all about my Crayola, but I have better quality pencils that, you know, I'm more versatile in doing things that I needed to do. So I need extra help when I'm using my Crayola pencils, like my blender, to burnish in the color and blend the colors better. And get the white out. move this up a little bit. And go back to the black again. Oh, I had the black dual trish. And we're gonna go here. Is it part of her costume? That's her hair. Yeah. I really like detailed images. And then sometimes not so much. But when you get detailed images, you get a little more realistic result. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna come in with the outer space color. Come in a little bit. And it's not gonna color it so much of the. This color ball of white like I did this section right here. And then True Blue. Now, like I said, I'm going to put some of the blue and a little bit into the black. So yeah, what I was saying about so what I was saying about background noise. Right now, Dark Phoenix is on. I love my X-Men movies. So that is what's on right now. I've seen it. I have it on DVD. And yeah, that's what y'all hear in my sound. I really need to start filming outside. I can't stand that y'all can hear him in the background. So I apologize if it bothers some of you, but if it doesn't bother you, it bothers me. I mean, not that my son bothers me, but when I'm filming, I don't like that kind of noise in the background. If it's not noise that, yeah, you know what I mean. I hope. but he's noisy. He doesn't talk. He's completely nonverbal, but he is noisy. Yeah, so was it yesterday? Yesterday, I have ordered him because he likes to rock, and we have it's not really a love seat, but it is, but it got a console in the middle, so it's not, I guess, not really a love seat, but it rocks, and it reclines, and it rocks, and he likes to rock. But he is not always the cleanest person that I want sitting on my furniture. So unfortunately it's microfiber and not leather, but I decided to get him a glider, and he loves it. It came yesterday. I ordered him a few things. The other thing that I ordered from him, I thought it was coming before the glider did, but it didn't. So I was surprised that the glider came yesterday, and when I was expecting the other thing that I ordered from him. But anyway, so the glider came yesterday, and I took out the box and it wasn't hard to put together, and I took it out of the box and I said, I think I should be putting this together in his room. So had I read the darn instructions, I did check and see all the parts of that. I did do that, but had I actually read the instructions before I started putting it together, I would have not had so much trouble. I mean, it's really not trouble, but I had to undo things and redo things, and it wasn't hard putting it together or anything, because I really didn't need a tool that already can come with it. And I had a little bit of an issue. I mean, not real problems or anything like that, but had I just read the directions and put it together, I would have had it done a lot easier and quicker. Needless to say, when I got it done, I got it together, and finally, and I went to go put in his room, it wouldn't fit through the dang door. So I said, I'm gonna have to take the darn thing apart. So the back part of it, I was going to take that. I said, no, I can't just take the back part up, because the way you have to, it's easy to put together way with the handles on it, put together, because of the odd way you have the pieces that they sent, you know, to put together. So crap, I'm gonna have to take the arms off too, but I didn't have to. For an easy fix, I just that one part that was connecting the arms to the back of the chair, I didn't take that apart. I just took the screws out of the arm of the chair and the back of the chair that was screwed to the base, and it worked out good. And I was able to get in his room. So before I put him in his room, though, I said, look, got your chair, got your glider. He loves it. He loves the chair, guys. He was sitting like, he was rolling it like, you like it? Like, this is nice, Mom, thanks. Yeah, he loves his glider. I didn't want to get him a rocking chair, because when he sits down, he doesn't control his weight. He just flops. And I don't want him flopping down and moving it and then sliding and putting a hole in my walls. So we opted to get him a glider, and surprisingly, he sat down on the glider. He didn't really flop as much, but it didn't move when he did sit in it. So he is enjoying his slider, and now that he's got the glider in his room, it keeps him off my furniture. He was staying in his room, because he's got his own TV, DVD player, and all that. So he will hug the most incentive. I'm starting using my hand again. He will have the incentive to stay off my couch and sit on his furniture in his room. So yeah, so I think I'm liking the hair. How you like the hair, guys? How you like the hair? Still got a little bit of white in it, but it's good. And I want to put some more white in it, some more highlights in it, and this white isn't doing it. Most time I will use like, well, it might be working. Prismacolor white. That's the only color that I would use outside of this brand. I will use a Prismacolor white and with another brand, and only Prismacolor, or any of my other oil pencils. Even though Prismacolor is not oil based, but oil seems to go really well over other brands when you want to do this. What I'm doing with it, but actually this is working rather well. Let me see this. So that is the hair. That is the hair. Oh, I moved it the wrong way. So now let's do the other side. Okay, so again, we're going to start with the black. This time I'm going to do it all at once. I'm not going to do it in sections like I did that time. And I'm going to sharpen back up my black again. Sorry if I'm shaking the table. Okay, because again, that's one reason why I don't like this stand, my mount that I have using for my camera, because if I want to sharpen a pencil like I was, and it's a, I had to section the pencil sharpen to the table, and sometimes I use it. I don't know why. Normally time it doesn't shake, but this time it's shaking the table, therefore shaking the camera. So I apologize, guys, if that's annoying, because it's annoying. It is annoying to me. And I'm not talking about any other people's videos. I'm talking, speaking specifically about my videos. I mean, it doesn't bother me if somebody else does it in their video, but it's just annoying to me that my table shakes like that when I'm trying to color. And I'm just going to leave that open. That's like some of her. I'm going to say this is some of her hair. Okay. So yeah, I need to get y'all in frame, see what I'm doing. So yeah. Sorry guys. I had to check to see if I was in frame when I did that. But so that's why I don't like this camera mount. I'm thinking about doing another way, trying to oh crap. Try to make another camera mount, unless I can find a way to get another mount like I have at my craft shed that's mounted to the ceiling, in my other craft area that's in the house, and I don't want to put a camera mount in my ceiling in my room because it's going to be too high, because my camera mount that's from the ceiling out my craft shed is under my loft, and the loft wall ceiling is kind of low, so it's not that high up, and so I'm afraid my camera won't zoom in enough when it's that high if I mount it in there. So I'm going to see if I can find another way of even if I have to make it myself, find another simpler mount where I don't have to connect it, have it on my table, connected to my table, so when I'm doing something on my table, my workspace, it won't shake. And I will figure out something. I normally always do. So, oh gosh, guys, I'm sorry. And it's most likely going to be something with PVC pipes. But that's what I use with my I was using it before when I first started using this camera mount. I will I haven't figured out. I probably could do it, but I'm not going to say it now because I'm not going to figure it out this time. But I will put a link down below in the description box. A link to the video on how on my camera mount that I did. It's on my other channel. If y'all want to make a camera mount for yourselves, for your camera when you're filming. I mean, if you're in need of a different camera angle, if you want to film from the overhead, put it that way. I will link that video below, showing the camera mount that I have, that I'm using right now, and how I made it. It's not exactly a tutorial, because it's been already made. I just showed you how I made it. You know what I used and the measurements and all that stuff. So I will link that. I'll put the link to that below in my other. That's in my other channel, my craft channel. If anybody wants to know how to make your own camera mount, that's that you can film from above. And I'm going to have all this lighting right here. Well, not lighting, but this stuff right here. All this right here. This is going to be like some kind of, see, it's coming from her scepter down here. So it's going to be like some kind of light glowing from her scepter. This right here. And, this part of the light is right here. It's coming up and it's coming around her hair right here, and it's kind of in front of her hair. So I'm gonna make sure that the hair is behind that light. I can't wait to get to that part. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do my background and charcoal. And then again, you know what? I'm not going to use that until well, not my charcoal, but I still got my Lyra aqua color crayons that I want to use. And I'm going to try it on a different book before I try it in this book or something like that, to get the feel of how to use them. I might do a video on that, my first time use of those, and I will do that the next time. But on the background on this, I think I'm going to use charcoal and color pencil, or pastels rather. Charcoal, pastel, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Y'all see that too. I'm going to do that on camera. So yeah, now let's go back up to the top of her head, and I'm going to put the highlights up here. What are you looking for? You know you're supposed to have that bag, right? My son has a fetish for plastic bags, guys. I don't know. He always getting a plastic bag from somewhere, and putting his books in it. He has his own color books. He doesn't color them, but he loves books. He loves his Disney princesses book, guys. He doesn't do. Every once in a while he'll do. He used to be into Scooby Doo. Yeah, he ain't feeling Scooby Doo no more. It has to have a Disney princess on it, preferably Pocahontas or Jasmine. One of them two on it. Yeah. He has to have his Disney princess coloring books. He doesn't color in them. He just looks at them. He'll flip through them. He'll look at the pages, and And y'all won't believe how many times I done bought one particular coloring book. Looking for him, they're only $1. Maybe the Dollar General, Dollar Tree, or something like that. And he cracks me up because we can go on the Dollar Tree. He knows exactly what section, what aisle the books are in Dollar Tree, and in any Dollar Tree. He knows what aisle to go to, and he will look for specific. But I was like, dude, you're too picky. You're not gonna find what you're looking for. And most times he don't. Sometimes, very rarely, he does. Oh, or sometimes he'll get something with Lion King on if you see Mufasa on it, or mostly Mufasa, something like that. Then he'll get it. But most of the time, he's always looking for his Disney princesses. He is all about his Jasmine or Pocahontas. Yeah. He loves those movies too, so he knows who they are. Alright, so then we're gonna go with Outer Space again. Oh, wait a minute, I skipped the part on the top of her head. This part right behind the other side of her crown. Okay, now we go to Outer Space. And so, what was I saying? Well, first, I was talking about I got into talking about my son's coloring books, or storybook. Most of the time they're coloring books. No, I forgot what I was talking about before that. Oh, plastic bags. He, okay, right here behind me, coming out of my kitchen, there's a little hallway that goes into the second bathroom, which is his bathroom. And it's like a little hallway there. Because on the other side of the little wall here, next to the one side of his bedroom, is my other craft room. This is the spare bedroom, which is my craft room, my other craft room. And then right there in front of that door, and where the bathroom is a little hallway. So it's not really a big area, but it's a little hallway there. He is forever getting a freaking plastic bag and putting it in the floor in that hallway. Like, why do you do that? I'm forever all day picking up a plastic bag out of that darn hallway. Like, would you stop doing that? And it's like when he'll put it there, and then if he wants another plastic bag for whatever reason, he'll go find another one. He won't use that one. I'm like, okay, are you gonna put that there for later use? You're gonna go back and get it if you know where it is, or what? Why are you putting it there? No, he don't go back and get another bag for something else. Autistic children, they are strange. They're strange creatures. Funny and sometimes, but they do the strangest things. And my son is one of them. He likes to put freaking plastic bags in my hallway. I don't get it. I don't know why he does it. It's annoying as crap, but he does it. So yeah, that is a pain in the butt. He does that. Like I said, I'm forever snatching plastic bags out of that dang hallway. Out of this little hallway right behind me. I'm like, please stop doing that. Another thing that he does is that, and I talked to his doctor about it, one of his doctors about it a long time ago. When he was like a teenager then. He's like 20. He's 25. He'll be 26 later this year in June. And, but this one was a teenager when I took him to his doctor, and I told him how he would move stuff. I mean, he'll move it from where it's supposed to go, where it's supposed to be, where it's originally supposed to be, and he'll put it where he wants to go. Like, he will literally rearrange my house, guys. I could get up in the morning, he gets up before me, I get up in the morning, he didn't went and took stuff, food, a plate or a cup or something out of the darn kitchen cabinet and set it on the counter. Why do you do that? I had to come here and like put it back. I make him put it back. Like, why are we rearranging the house? Why are you rearranging my house, dude? Or like I'm sitting here watching TV, which is on a rare occasion. But he would come in the living room, walk in the living room, walk to my my shelf of movies. I'm a movie buff, guys. I love movies. I have a crap load of movies. But anyway, he will come in, walk in out of his bedroom, look for like he's looking for a specific movie. He's like pointing, trying to find out what movie he wants, and then he'll just move it and put it on the TV stand right in front of the TV, and then walk out. He just lay it there and go walk into his room. Why are you doing that? Put it back. Why'd you move that? What is the purpose of you moving that movie? And then he just walked back to his room. Then I gotta go. Most time I get him put it back. Like, stop doing that. Or I make him put it back. Like, stop rearranging my house. So anyway, I had asked his doctor about it. He started doing this when he was a teenager. And he said, well, I don't know. Maybe he's a typical teenager. He likes to be in control of stuff. Well, first of all, he's not a typical teenager. But it's annoying. He needs to cut that crap out. It's annoying. Stop it. I need him to stop doing that. But yeah, that's what he does. I mean, and to this day, he still does it. I can get up. He gets up before me. And I can get up and he done move something from where it's supposed to be. Now, another thing about it is that the stuff that's not supposed to be, he knows where it goes, he'll pick it up and he'll put it back where it goes. He'll put it where it's supposed to go. It's the part that when he moves stuff from where it's supposed to be and put it where it's not supposed to be is what's annoying. Like, oh God, you need to stop that. That's really annoying there, dude. You need to stop it. So anyway, like I said, he's a strange creature. God, what is going on with my pencil sharpener? What is that? Y'all hear that clicking? Papa got it too close, far from me now? I don't know. But yeah, so me and my husband always tell everybody, he's autistic, he's not stupid. He you know, he has his disability and everything, and some things, he's one of those autistic individuals that you have to constantly repeat things to him. Because he's like he pick and choose what he wants to learn, what he wants to remember, or whatever. And then there's things that he knows he's not supposed to do, and he does it anyway, just like a typical individual. Excuse me, guys. Or he will do things that he is no, he's not supposed to do, you know, whatever. So we always tell people how to say he's autistic, he's not stupid. Even though he's totally nonverbal, he doesn't talk. He makes noise, but he doesn't talk. And he knows how to let us know what he wants. But sometimes I don't know what's going on with him. He'll walk around stomping his foot. He'll be mad about something. I don't know. He like he's having a tantrum or whatever. And I just had to tell him, look, dude, I don't know what your problem is. Unless you're gonna learn how to start talking, you need to go have that tantrum and silence. I don't want to hear it. Same thing I tell my grandkids. You can have your tantrum. I just don't want to hear it. So, and I know it's a tantrum or whatever because most of, like I said, because he wants something, he knows how to let me know what he wants. Mm-hmm. So that's not the problem. I don't know what it is, but he will get like that sometimes. He just walk around stomping and grunting about whatever. I don't know. And sometimes I do try to figure out what's wrong with him, because the bad thing about him not talking is that if he's in pain, I don't know. He can't tell me. So before I tell him that, though, I will try to figure out what's going on with him. Sometimes I can figure out if he has a headache or something. Because I know if he had a headache, because then he'll have me rub his head. Okay, so I have a headache, but then I don't have anything liquid to give him because he will not swallow a pill, so I can't give him anything for a headache because I actually haven't looked into it, but I probably could find something for him to take. I'm not sure how well something like aspirin cream or something like that, like you could just rub on for pain, for a headache or something like that. Oh, I don't like that right there. And I will have to look into that, but That's the one thing I hate about him not being able to talk, is that he can't really tell me what is going on with him. And it scares me that he can't tell me what's going on when it's something serious. He can't tell me. And because it's like when he's sick. He doesn't slow down for anything. You can't tell if he's sick. The only time I know I find out that he's sick is that he's the one side that lets me know that he's not feeling well is if he sleeps a lot. He'll just go lay down and go to sleep. But if I just happen to rub my hand against his forehead or his skin or something, I can tell that he's hot. And he has a temperature. I try to take his temperature. He don't really stand still for it, but I try to take his temperature, and I found out that he's not feeling well. That he has a temperature, and then maybe I try to keep some kind of liquid medicine around here for him. That I know he'll take that, but he will not swallow a pill. He will not swallow pill. But I try to keep liquid medication from him. And we know when he feels bad, he'll take it. He knows what it's for. He won't refuse it. Just like he has medication that one particular well, actually, he only takes one prescription that he has to take every day. That's for Spiridol. That's to keep most of his aggression under control, because he can get very violent. No, I wouldn't say violent, but when he gets mad, he's not a good person to be around. He will pinch, scratch, bite. Yeah, when he's mad, especially when he can't have his way or something like that, which doesn't happen often unless we're out in public, and that's the one time like I don't need him acting like that. Because then when I try to manhandle him, public try to control him, make sure he doesn't hurt himself or anybody else, then I get looks. And I hate when people tend to call themselves getting into my business when they don't know the situation. Don't even get me started on the incidents that I've had with him in public. But anyway, so that's the only medication that he's on, is to mostly control his aggression, keep his keep his temper under control. He doesn't have one a lot, but when he does have them, it's not good. And it just keeps him calm, pretty much. It keeps him calm. Whether he's not being aggressive or anything like that, but it just keeps him calm. So that's what that is for. But he's a good boy. He is but like I said, he knows better with some things, and some things, like I said, I would say like he's a hard-headed child. It's just some things that he doesn't catch on, because he's autistic. He's high on the spectrum level, and he has a chromosome disorder. He has what they call parasitic inversion of the cis chromosome, which means that his cis chromosome is flipped upside down and turned backwards. So he is he's been hit with a double whammy with disability as far as mental, because when he was like 14, he was in teen, he had the mental capacity of a 2-year-old, 4-year-old, something like that. I think he's got a little bit better since he's gotten older, but again, still, he's sometimes he can get very easy, very hard to deal with. Not easy, but hard to deal with. And I have to deal with him accordingly. I don't take him out a lot. We don't go out a lot, simply because I don't like to go out. I live here in a rural area, and I don't like to leave my house. I just don't. I'm gonna put some white in here. I just don't like to leave my house that much. But I do try to get him out of the house on occasion, because if I don't, then like anybody and myself, we have to. You gotta be out sometime, because if you stay in the house all the time, you're gonna get frustrated. Even if we just going somewhere, to stay briefly. As long as he get out of the house, for a minute, then he's good. And so sometimes, mostly on a Wednesday, we get out of the house. We go somewhere just to get out of the house, and so we won't, you know, both of us keep our sanity. So I just use my eraser to take out some of the well, to put some more highlights in there, and then I'm gonna go back in with my black to stick in strands of hair. And I think that's good. So I think this is what I'm going to do is her hair on this session, guys. I think I'm going to probably most likely do her outfit offline. Off camera. I'm not going to film that part. But when I come back and I do the background, then I'll do that with you guys on camera. But I think I'm going to call this a done session right here. This coloring chat is going to end right here. So I like her hair. I like her hair. I'm gonna do her outfit, everything off camera. Then I'm gonna come back when I finish the background. Again, there's her hair. And that's it. So, wait a minute, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna get this white again. Get the white. Alright, put in some highlights, kinda. Add in some more. I think I like it. I think I like it. I think I like this. So how's that, guys? Okay. But that's our hair, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me today. And you all have a nice rest of your evening, day, afternoon, whatever. And y'all keep coloring. Bye.